Hello everyone and welcome to the module 2 of our contract drafting course. We have already completed our module 1 in which we have discussed that what exactly contract is, how it is formed, what are the essentials of that contract, and we even discussed that what exactly is contract drafting, what are the objectives of contract drafting, and what are the commonly types of contract that we encounter in our day-to-day life. Now, moving forward in this module, we will be learning about that how to exactly draft the contract. We will now move forward to the practical aspect of this course. Now, there are different type of clauses that we mostly, draft in a contract. We will be learning about these clauses in this module. Now, there are different type of clauses, and I have divided these clauses into different sections. Depending upon the similarity of those clauses, I have divided into different type of sections. So in section 1, we will be learning about the foundational clauses, the clauses that basically, build the foundation while drafting a contract. In our section 2, I will be dealing with the core of the agreement, the body of the agreement. In section 3, I will be moving towards the protective and the operational clauses. In section 4, I will be dealing with termination and the dispute resolution clauses. And in section 5, we will be moving toward the final touches that we should give while drafting a contract or while finalizing our contract. In section 6, we will be dealing with signature block, and later on, after completing all the different type of clauses, after studying or after having a proper knowledge of all the different types of contract, all the different types of clauses, we will then move towards the operative and boilerplate clauses. That what are the types of clauses that falls under the operative one, and what are the type that falls under the boilerplate one. What exactly are these, and what are the difference between both of them? Let's now first move to our section 1, that is the foundation and essential elements and the preamble. So in this section, we will be learning about those clauses that form the foundation of our agreement. These are the title and the preamble. Now first move towards the title or the heading clause. So whenever you see an agreement or the contract, you find there is a title that is mentioned in above of that contract that basically shows or identify the nature of the agreement. For example, it's written, for example, if something like this is written, agreement for consulting service or non-disclosure agreement. Now these are the titles for that agreement which shows the nature of the agreement. Let's move to next, which is preamble. Now preamble provides the background information of that agreement. It provides the information about the parties. It provides that basically the context behind entering into this agreement. It provides the background information that why exactly the parties are entering into such kind of agreement. It provides background information, context for the agreement. It explains who the parties are and the purpose of that contract. So this comes under the preamble. Now let me read an example for you. That whereas, now this is exactly that how a preamble clause is written in a particular type of agreement. Let's read together. Whereas ABC Corporation, hereinafter the company, is a software development firm, and whereas John Doe, hereinafter the consultant, is an expert in mobile application development, and whereas the company desires to retain the service of the consultant to develop a new mobile application, and the consultant is willing to provide such service on the terms and condition set forth herein. Now, what do you understand by reading this preamble? We can clearly see that there is a company named ABC. Now, hereinafter referred as company because while drafting an agreement or a contract, we don't repeat the name of the parties. We write it as company. Now, the ABC company is basically hiring John Doe. Is basically who is John Doe? He is an expert in mobile application, and the company basically wants the service of the John Doe for designing a particular mobile application, and thereby they are entering into this agreement. They are entering into this kind of agreement, and the preamble shows us that what are the parties and why, what is the purpose behind entering into this agreement. I hope you understand the section 1 of the clauses, that is the title and the preamble. Now we will move towards our section 2, which basically discuss about the core of an agreement.